kick him. Dennis Miracles ekasama Dr. Bawumia campaign. Hey, oni Nana Jantuah da penso ene anope enye easy kura. Huge clash enshira FM. Ko ne say, say Nana Jantuah. O before say mechirom no. Keke subscribe to me see we are notification man what on. Say drop video bia onsa ebekam. Last week Nana Jantuah be fire Abronye. Ana de be say Dr. Bawumia onye leader. Because Oma and Hoka Emma Abronye edidi panimu bi atem na eno ana Bawumia nkrofo so omonti ase Abronye o pani odine ho Dr. Bawumia etimi emfre no enka nche ne se o kana no tum na ene Dennis Miracles ebe pemu nse film full interview and someone na Jantuah the pem so at a point oka na Jantuah ka oka no otoche no wo enye easy gra Dennis Miracles on twe da bi on twe Emma Jantuah good Dr. Bawumia hu fina I can tell eche bochira o kan sem no enye mahama na asoma no menye ensem ne ka ye ko hwe full video to bu ase woni meche mpa e ba to aso hype media
he say no to mean take that charge now it means he doesn't qualify to lead Ghana and even the MPP because he bears the ultimate responsibility because asem ne there from there ye weekend there yedi agora kama obia kane de kama but Dr. Bawumia say bechireche nyoma bi mu enti wadaroma mafrew de mekaye no problem ne de wa hin
oh koyo share with you for I think say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia say a citizen no a chinje bakwa eni na mokra ne say obu emagana ni bia in spite of your social or economic class and that's something that will be agitum and he acknowledges say the media and also a very critical stakeholder in our governance in our democratic dispensation and see he acknowledges everybody's role in that space. And I believe, say, all of us also, including you, Kojo, you have a responsibility, say, will be discharged with duties under the category or what you want to say as a media person, you discharge it creditably to advance our democracy, to advance our governance system, but you would not use that as a tool or as a weapon to maybe inadvertently, now probably not intentional, run down other citizens, attack their credibility one way or the other. I believe, say, before going into the issues, one of the things that we want to put on record and say, you have been completely unfair to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Your commentary on him, your position on certain issues around him is beginning to come across as probably based with too much emotions. And I'm sure, say, you will take it in good faith, knowing you. And you know we are individuals. We push our opinions forcefully, sometimes very aggressively. And so because of that persona that we have, I believe we are built to also take him when it comes to us. For example, say, who can say Abronye? That's a baby. Will be a term, maybe a nunti. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, because of that, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is not fit to be a leader. I think logic, is completely flawed, and it's laced with emotions, and not necessarily based on deductions, rational analysis of the issue. And I explain to you why. Could you? Abronye wine. Abronye Ganani, the decline. The Tosum, ɔyɛ panin complete adult yɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ɔyɛ deɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛnim ɛne sɛ ɔyɛ regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Why the regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party? Regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party, yeah. Ghanaian, oye MPP ni. Na MPP aje na tum se otumi gyina ma yeto abama no. Ewo region bi mu. Nti Abronye eko contest elections. The elections no contest ye no. Dr. Bawumia enka guarantees a omo guarantee ma Abronye no ho. Dr. Bawumia enka vetting committee a omo vete clear Abronye no ho. Abronye independently as an adult, as a Ghanaian, as a member of the MPP. Eko ne man for ho ewo Bono region. Etre omo de ntia senia otie bia no omo to abama no no medi omo nim ewo region nim. And omo to abama no remember okọ elections and win here. What it means is that the man for a to abama no enim de omo hu omo to abama no. Dr. Bawumia nto aba wa ho. Dr. Bawumia nto aba ewo Bono region. And he could not have been a contributor to Abronye winning the election in the Bono region because Abane Kaye and Abronye win here. Fast forward, Abronye as a party member at a platform, media platform to say Akojo, they had to pay what is ye, no one in so you transfer didn't come. And I would in Juma. And Abronye canism. In some be why be a why identify say and ye. A ban is saying, and that's a bad Gandia media more in Abronye a bono, but about Bawumia no can say a voter region. Abronye Bono regional chairman, but about Bawumia a member of the Bono region MPP, or a member of the MPP in the constituency of Wale. But a high-level leader of the MPP, but a national executive member. A friend say, how do we even put it? Leader of the party. Leader of the party. There were leaders of the party. Your party in Penifo. There were more party in the show, Monsa. Me no can say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and Kasano. On the mobile pro, or party for Nayanswa, or party leaders was almost say, almost to Abayeding. Emano. Say regional chairman be a DB, a way you cool him. That's the original chairman a year, you know, and 3 years, and yet former vice president, and that's a flag bearer aspirant, whether Bawumia, whether Kennedy Japan, whether Brian Champion, whether Duchum, whether Kwabene Japan, and yes, sir, hopeful, so no. And a regional chairman, yeah, on ye. Because remember, say, a kuno, ya dem brana, a rani kuno. You kunim brano, and Mawo flag bearer, and I say former flag bearer, and I say former vice president, to me over a regional chairman. At best, the Obayane say, Ebia Wokojo, minimo. Na waka bibi na ntwe ye na mafafo na mafra se go yo na de we aka e de se nko yi o me ko abroche memu no bi ka se na wo Ghana ni na ote ho e na radio station ba ko Israel FM presenter kojo o kan sam se no sika no e na on nkasa no na yes na makeka sansem na me se na Ghana ni na me fi Ghana ampa e na o Ghana radio presenter but the first time me fi Ghana ni nche se me na me channel de onye the obetumi akire Kojo Jantuah they are on air. The owners and the management of Insira. And me just because me Ghana ni na Kojo nso Ghana ni. Because they are Kojo ye no. Me egu me ho fi. Egu Ghana ni na ho fi nti. Me metumi akire Kojo ni. So me frɛ Kojo na me catch na opa notie, opa ontie. But ye wo mo a eye o masudie a o metumi atwe Kojo aso. Ana uja sa nkrofo no weja kwesitum weja management of Insida and I would do any better miracles ono aba come o say monto abama no e ka chen say ye nto ma wo because wo kromu wo radio presenter bi a ogu mo man ho fi ana won ne nkasa na wa be gyan say nto abama Obekaya, there was a point in time the general secretary of the party issued statement I refer the original chairman Abronye to the disciplinary committee. Adentina general secretary Nana Jantuah Dr. Bawumia said on no issue we ma sanction Abronye because he has no such mandate. Na de okay nyina ne say Dr. Bawumia money awaye nyina ne say Abronye bie na no kan ye say about one na MPP kono me Abronye meto ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia because of that nti Abronye num nsuo anaso no mapetehia ono mo Dr. Bawumia di mu odi benku a odi Bawumia di mu simply because Abronye as one of the voters. Remember Abronye na organize elections no. And ya bro na friend is saying over running presidential primaries. Could you Abronye or you just one voter out of the 280,000 voters that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia remember in the context of these elections. In the context of these elections. Yes, he's the original chairman of Bono region, but he has only one vote. And into the Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia vote no on one Bono region no. He has only one vote. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia also will be a vote. Vote no so yenim tuntum num fita nim we yem pubi. Vote na ope. Nipa ne so obeto ma na sebe o ya ponte kura na so ba koto ma. So obedane kraman and obedane akoko no. Eno ye wadwuma. Semre no so na se wo se wo ya ponte banka wo ye friend say kraman e beboa. Obefre onua na de na wonda ne wo ho enye kraman se na wo si ya ponche se media be hadwo na wonye kraman mai se nipa ne pa no se mate but okase ontia wo wontumi nya ne he because you have absolutely no mandate over that person. But you me miracles me a member of the Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia campaign team, me a director for communications. Eti me sa me no kasa no bi se me kaka se fi bia nko yia Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia betumi afre me na watchema so in fact betumi afre ka se hey efi na comment kasa ma me bi nwote me giwadi me ntumi no ye dwuma bi eno no ye because ono na wafa me se me mbeka ne team ho na me mbeboa no ye den enye campaign Abronye onka Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia team ho. He has no role, no function, no responsibility in the Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia team. As a stakeholder, Abronye is only a voter. One of the voters eto about MPP mo Flabber is now press on million votes. Osio beto ma Dr. Mahamudu. 2023. Abronye this one once what so dia baby support and answer okasa ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Baby. Oh baby no dina. But I feel you say Metro Abama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, even though previously my yenesa. Inti kojo edin pa se wo try se wo twi Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia eba se Abronye ye na de Abronye ye regional chairman of the MPP no. I say MPP ekuo wo empenimfo wo leaders wo different obi a won responsibilities MPP no wo mbra ye members de no o say Abronye subanti enunti Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia se fata se obeye leader wabra Abronye onye Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia campaign team member na Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia tia no onye adwuma ma Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia na Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia tia no na Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia nye chairman of the MPP onye general secretary of the MPP ono so ye penny te say all the other leaders na omo pray akonya ne penny for no nti asodie kro na wo de bo Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia I don't want to me and fan the other leaders and so I no pay to meet you no kojo respectfully me te say na wo ka say odi honorable Richard anani atem Emma wo Dr. Bawumia omo ojo matem no diba wo Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia I think it's very, very unfair to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. So what when you are could you say the name Kikakono? Obi Beka said, one now what they can say 2028 MPP will lose elections. And see, oh, yeah, the Obey Bia, said the Papa Mo, send the Bonnie Mo, oh, yeah, the Obey Bia, said the Obey Group in Hushi. Now, my was now what can I be? I said what customer to announce with their prophet EDA. Almost share community and after the more campaign. Want to what Obi says other way. Because Mitie, Abronye some more Kaye, Nintokwa, and then Nakasa on the Dr. Richard Anane, Enyano. Baby, no Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia din wom. Dr. Nana Jantuah say, Ebia, Obi Koka, Bawumia sem, and Abronye Kodi ni penatem. Abronye so, Kasano, one can be biada, said Dr. Nana Jantuah said, Tia, Dr. Bawumia, and into no dinatem. Dr. Nana say, there was a National Council meeting. Omampeni Kufuor Beka Assembly. Na, no one say, Abronye na, sorry, Omampeni Kufuor no. And Abronye so, Adiatin, or no swabe Dr. Ananiano. In common meaning, our friend meaning, the BNUA, Omobo Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The BNUA Richard Anane can say, Bawumia sem, and now Omampeni Kufuor Eka, and Abronye Beyiano. In fact, the national chairman of the party, acting national chairman Krabeka said, Bibia Sakrampo ANC and one national council. And the Ebani Sempa and a daughter Richard Anani and the Abronye Toko Winya, Ebaya Dr. Bawumia. Where in the conversation could you and you any indication that say Abronye AD Richard Anani after because of Dr. Bawumia? Where? See, Ejitum, Abronye say Afia Bay, or better, my Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. But that doesn't mean say Bibia Abronye Bebiano, let us all the better to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Sanet Yadia, and you say, or man, you must name to Intemu. Abronye your war, America, ya, could you? Or say, or supported John Mahama, or company Mama John Mahama. We dig and Nibia at them, Okana someone and you throw a bit out also, not on phone about 2 screens. So now I can't do what Kojokan and the BL. Now we do what them, now I cover some basa and somewhere in Sabe or the woman Mia Wakasawa or do be at them no chan trotum or no dear Yasim or will be some Obia Cron for Obia or can be beer the woman the enemy no cafe. Maintain that. So what I say because of our brand TNT. John Mahama, His Excellency, a bad leader.
Okay,
is it the case that because of
Mamimbram quickly.
Oh, thank you, this year.
Okay, quickly. Now,
is it the case? Is it the case that because what Kato was said, sending at the MPP no dear, one of Sisi and Baby Audiano, on MPP anyone Ashe, yes about friend is saying, time I walk on my 2 years, this side in the own Hushiana. Now, can we say, Sabranti and some more kicking in Nano, or Mampeni John Romani Mama and Asomano, and on Mampeni John Romani, my money, yes, I do. Now, say, if that is your principle there, if that principle is what you are placing on Abronye there, on a friend saying Bawumia there, then it means that won't mean deny, say, John Mahama is Excellency. Say Jumana Abrante no American or Yama John Mahama is Excellency. Now, if indeed that principle holds, now Abrante ni Juma Emma John Mahama no dio be atem dio or take also dio saying near dia software a DB mom for dio behind atem. Now still what say in spite of that, NBC the Omuntala Kunyaso. John Mahama His Excellency in your company, but Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia there, Abronye there na wayan there, into money leader there. Could you now say it's easy for anybody to conclude to say as a sabi what be any emotions be that when you're towards MPP no any Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in Tina yes because the same stick, the same measure now would they ma Abronye and Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. I would expect and call it the same measure. Every man John Mahama His Excellency and then down for your American. It is a would say Abronye and some more kicker. And someone for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, but Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is a trader. Now, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to me a good leader there. Any of my penny John Dramani Mahama, international MPP in Bontino. So, we could just wait.
All right. Brad, we have 2 minutes now. So, number one, I acknowledge opinion and that is fair. I understand it. I'm not expecting you to understand me. It's okay. But let me state it on record. Say me on the issue of Kevin Taylor on many accounts on my platform. Odidi Matembe Brenyene. Maybe it was multimedia as management, and I catch him say I should not respond to Kevin Taylor. And on my platform, I've stated that Kevin Taylor, NDC, and John Mahama, and their supporting on many platforms. And later on, I'll share. So it is erroneous for people to think that I have never condemned Kevin Taylor. Say, oh, did you be at him? Because I be me as Anthony. And I stated that Kevin Taylor used to create a tension between other tribes and Ashanti here on this very platform, even around 2024. I've stated it, so it is never true. Say I've never condemned. The only reason why I don't talk about him is because management is say so, and that's the point. The other thing, and they say, you think, say, Abronye responded to me, and he said, okay, say Sebin kwase sem na wo keka keka na wo didi na po atem ni Bawumia te betwen this time around the okay bibi fab Dr. Bawumia ho amiama betena ase no ma keka bi a kire. Are you saying say if he is not a member of your party, which I agree, a kind of campaign team which I agree, anything that he says ever Bawumia or projecting Bawumia no enye relevant ana?
First of all, my address for Kevin Taylor issue. So you see, the problem that everybody will have with you is that you cannot treat Kevin Taylor's issue simply. To mean treaty Sabrantino issue, simply on the basis of Makana Samuda, Mekaeda, and penny media into media. Me say, or no, name some more can attempt the deal dim penny for my way. Abronye dia na why na woka no ehombo ho oha eti se wo fi se Abronye dia no which
I have never endorsed him insulting anybody. So okay Kate memo akasabra
I am saying
I'm just saying I have never because I record
extended Abronye's accents to a third party
because I have stated the second
why haven't you extended that gentleman?
I have done it on the platform recently. I'm responding.
So why are
I stated
you rooting for John Mahama to be a leader?
I am not rooting for John Mahama.
When he has a supporter who is insulting everybody,
I am not sure. I'm not sure John Mahama will be on the ballot on 2028. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
John Mahama was on the ballot on 2024 when the gentleman was insulting our king, and yet you insisted that MPP will lose and John Mahama will win.
I said MPP will lose not based on Kevin Taylor. I said they will lose based on the economy. So let's separate it.
I'm just using
Minia, I'm just begging you that don't bring in Kevin Taylor to make an analogy about me because
I would because you are using a certain measure. That measure is contradictory to your position.
How?
The point is that there is a gentleman. Okay, so there are two people in this country. Two people. Bako, and I'm simply using on the face value. Bako, you say Odi Obiatem according to what in the name of Dr. Bawumia.
What did he mean so much tempe?
Me pacho yo. Bako so Edi Obiatem. We do so watem in the name of John Mahama.
Yes.
I will say the Onudi Obiatem. I will see we do atem no in the name of Bawumia. It's son say we do atem. No we do Obiatem. Now. Also supported Bawumia. Bawumia is a bad leader. But you are failing to also come and tell the same listeners to say the other gentleman now no sudi obi atem we di otu fu atem edi wan kasa so watem no supported John Mahama openly. See or no de John Mahama ba be no. You have not been able to tell us that John Mahama is a bad leader.
Okay, so okay, good. Okay, I agree. The fact that we call him doubles, I agree. But I'm just saying, who is Kevin Taylor in NDC?
He's a supporter of NDC. He brought NDC to power.
Great.
He opened his mouth to say it.
Who is Abronye in MPP?
He is a member of the MPP. He's a regional chairman of the party.
Okay, so in Monamote politics as a chairman, when we talk about a regional chairman and against just a supporter, when Nanimu do in terms of political discussions?
So you see, there's something called convenience in argument. Your convenience here is that Kevin Taylor, and as a branch in America now, can I say, on your regional chairman, into dear Tema Jomahama Kra, it doesn't make Jomahama a bad leader.
I have not said so.
But
I have not said so.
Now then, say it's here.
You can infer, but I have not said so.
No, but that is what you are saying.
I have not said so. Never endorse Kevin Taylor's insult. I don't, because me a victim, so I've never said so. You see, let's move on.
I have never even said, you have endorsed his insult. I am only pointing out a fact.
Right.
That if you are going to measure Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a third party's action, then you cannot fail to measure John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, with the same measure.
Right.
That is double standard.
So you
that is all I'm
also
saying.
I'm asking finally, say you don't think say Abronye or trances in a bit say bia or you just a sympathizer of Dr. Bawumia means Sembia or Bekebiano will not affect your chances as Dr. Bawumia team more project say on no was say motomano MPP ni you feel say Abronye.
So let's come to that. In all honesty, we have over 280,000 voters we are campaigning to. There are hundreds of thousands of voters who support Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. They are all supporting in various ways. Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Kwabre Japan, in different ways. Their actions within their communities at all times could attract or deter a voter, whether Kennedy Japan or Dr. Bawumia or whatever. However, it is completely unfair for you to come and say, because of a supporter's action, and I say a supporter's action is endorsed or supported or subtly validated by the candidate. That is what we are talking about here. Because you see, in all your commentary, there's a subtle position I would take. You say, Abronye the Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to me calling no sword and so on and so. And I am telling you, say, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot call Abronye to order. Abronye, after all, I don't know supporting Bawumia. Bawumia supporting Abronye. It's Abronye bet to make a say, Bawumia crowd meant to Obama.
Nti say obi support obi na nipa krono e kan sembia ebe how party na untimi nkan che support and say Madam Fujai.
Me pa hold on. Kweku Asante Boateng. MP na obekan say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia any ne for as slaves. Omu ye slaves, omu outside no kasama Kennedy Japan. Man say what I say Kennedy Japan is a bad leader because Kweku Asante Boateng MP na bekasa nsem no. Honorable Chemi, ekra microphone, ejina Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign afe. Efre Fulani for all manner of names. Ekeka nsem basa efa MPP ni Honorable MPP ni Madam Samira Bawumia. Man tese okay say Honorable Chemi Suban no ene nsem no kan no. Ene Honorable Kweku Asante Boateng nsem no kan ni nti Kennedy Japan is a bad leader. That is what let your listeners begin to believe. Say
no, it did not lead my listeners.
Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ninti.
It led Bawumia supporters, not my listeners. And so
no, please, your listeners.
Not my listeners.
What makes you think say? No. What makes you think that you are in the head of every listener? You think everybody endorses what you say?
No, I don't have a problem. But the point is, our listeners are everybody.
Let me say that. Let your listeners appraise it. It's not up to you.
No, because I'm just saying, say finally, I'm just saying, say. For you think that
yes. Okay, about Haptel. And I will not even do what you are doing on air. Because on the Haptel matter, my board video now no PHK 5 times. I was just listening. I said, the empire now okay at that time. And this is what you said. And I quote you. Nana Jantuah and then the Bawumia no more Haptel. That is all what you said. In English, what it means is that Nana Jantuah and Bawumia have founded Haptel.
Okay, so are you aware, say, hold on. After that, when people understood what I said, the following day, that was Friday, on this same platform, I'd explained that, and I've shared that one also on the platform. And you are still dwelling on the first one.
You said once on the platform, could you?
I have said on the platform.
You know what you said? Let me tell you what you said.
What did I say?
What you said was that Mankada, Bawumia, helped to the American say, but that is not what you said. What you said is out there. I have listened to it 10 times today. So what I was expecting you to do, Nisan Kabeka said, oh, it was a maybe crying said, Nana Bawumia na atse Haptel. But I got it wrong. The other person said, but that was not what you said. What you did was that you came to defend and justify. In fact, you called those who were saying, say, okay, say Bawumia and atse Haptel. Say, okay, so now that is a problem, could you? You see, we are very, very highly argumentative people. Because of that persona, no, we should be willing and ready to also embrace certain times when we make mistakes. Well, I was listening to your conversation on Haptel. I see all the gaps. I will send you a copy of the Haptel agreement.
Well, I have it also here. So maybe we'll talk about that.
Haptel agreement. You cannot make Haptel now 19 years. 19 years for Ghana. You're calling to election 2024 with you planting in the heads of your listeners.
Miracle, let's do the Haptel one maybe some other time. We talked about this one.
Wadaroma. Abronye is a member of the New Patriotic Party. He's a regional chairman. For that matter, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia need to make say one so. You bet me and say, Oceano Becca say, 1 minute the idea and you guys and boy Abronye pa obeti
Bawumia catcher.
Of course. Let me even give you evidence. There was a day. The video is out there. I'll share with you. When him Fred Away.
Specific Bawumia a catcher and say
yes, Messi, of course. I've told you that. I've given you a specific answer already.
Okay.
I've given you a specific answer. Of course.
Yes. Share mommy. Now mention or because share that the on any kind if you have it.
Bawumia ne Abronye kasa no me video me say ma. What are you talking about?
There's evidence.
Me say there was even a time the chief of staff of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia's office, Vice President office, Fred Owari, Fred Abronye. Abronye discussed the issues related to comments the Abronye make here on Asofo. The next day, Abronye Betina TV so say Dr. Bawumia na Osuma Fred Owari say on the member Kasano. Almost a microphone amame. For the way never tell me the amenye.
All right.
And he is right.
Matthew.
And yet for the way in Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia they bet me at the regional chairman the party, the general secretary and the chairman of the party, they have a responsibility and a mandate over the regional chairman.
Dennis
and you know this. So it is unfair. You need to apologize to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for the kind of names you have called him
for
clearly, acting by an adult.
No problem.
That doesn't work for him.
But I still stand by what I said. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Dennis, I will not apologize. Let's end it here, Dennis. Respectfully, I will not apologize. I still stand by it. Mama, as my brother, Mama, all the opportunity to explain your point, and I respect it.
Unse me sure boss when beji interview no pa me sure so when yaje entifu wadwen kire egu comment section we are like no wa share ama obinsu anya bi ahwe aye pampa so media e woni papi e de emma mo makramo